At 5 years old, Billy Strings was already playing songs on guitar that would make grown men weep. While other kids were learning their ABCs, Billy was learning Doc Watson riffs. His stepdad Terry put a guitar in his hands and something magical happened. That kid didn't just play music, he lived and breathed it. Billy's biological father passed away from drug-related causes when he was young. Terry wasn't just his stepdad, he became his lifeline. By age 10, Billy got his first electric guitar and fell in love with rock and metal, playing everything from Led Zeppelin to Black Sabbath and Jimi Hendrix. He did it all. Billy was living two musical worlds, playing bluegrass with the older folks and shredding with kids his own age. This mix of influences would become his signature, but first, he had to survive his teenage years. At 16, everything went dark. Addiction was destroying his inner circle. Family members committing suicide, people going in and out of prison. His own father started using. Billy watched the people he loved disappear one by one. School became unbearable. Billy dropped out, bouncing from house to house, unable to deal with the chaos at home. Finally, a friend named Benji let him stay at his house. Benji's mom made him a deal. You can stay, but you have to go back to school. That woman saved Billy's life. Billy got his diploma and realized something powerful. He had to get out of his small town, or he'd become another casualty. At 18, Billy packed his bags and ran to Traverse City. There, he found something he'd never had before, a community of musicians who got it. Jam bands like Yonder Mountain String Band and the String Cheese Incident opened his ears to new possibilities. Then came the moment that changed everything. Don, a mandolin master, heard Billy play at a local gig. Don walked up to him and said, "Hey man, we should play together." That friendship would launch Billy's career. They toured together, playing hundreds of gigs per year. During this time, he wrote Dust in a Baggie, a raw, honest song about addiction that came straight from watching his friends struggle. In 2016, Billy moved to Nashville to pursue his solo career. He released a self-titled EP with a fuller band sound featuring Dust in a Baggie once again. Then, 2019 happened. Some filmmakers called Lower Standards posted a video of Billy performing Dust in a Baggie live. That clip exploded across social media. Millions of views, thousands of comments from people saying that song saved their life. That video launched Billy into the stratosphere. Suddenly, he wasn't just playing small clubs, he was headlining festivals, collaborating with legends like Willie Nelson on California Silver, releasing albums that proved bluegrass could be psychedelic, heavy, and modern without losing its soul. Then at the end of 2022, Billy released his most personal project yet, Me and Dad, recorded with Terry. Years earlier, when money was tight, Terry had sold his beloved Martin guitar. Billy never forgot. When he was shopping online for an acoustic guitar, he stumbled across a familiar-looking guitar. It was his dad's. The wear marks, the cracks, everything matched. Billy contacted the seller, convincing him to sell it back, and reunited Terry with his guitar. They recorded the song John Deere Tractor on that very instrument. Billy Strings proves your past doesn't define your future. The darkness you survive can become the light in your music. Those struggles, those influences others call weird or old-fashioned, they're exactly what make you unique. Billy took the trauma of watching his community destroy itself and turned it into art that saves lives. He blended genres that weren't supposed to mix and created something entirely new. He owned his roots while pushing music forward. So if you're fighting your demons or following a path that others don't understand, remember Billy's story. Sometimes the most powerful music comes from the deepest pain, and sometimes the things that make you different are exactly what the world needs to hear.